So I got this old tree that in the yard. You know, I do a lot of reloading and shooting, but I also have work to do around the house. So what I have here is a tree that keeps falling. It's about ready to fall down, so it just keeps dropping branches. Give you kind of a look and see what that looks like. So there's the tree. You can see that, well, a lot of the branches are falling out. This was a lot bigger mess this morning, but I've been trying to cut it up and clean it up and go ahead and stack it. So I figured I'd give you a short little video. I got my nice Kubota tractor, BX2680. It's a big help. I just take a bucket full over, and we're going to make a makeshift wood rack out of some cinder blocks and some steel poles that I have. So we're just about done cleaning this part up, but we'll go over and take this load that we have currently on the tractor. Give you kind of a see what that looks like. So did a little splitting on that. So we'll go ahead and take a ride over. Not too far. It's right by my range, and we'll throw together a quick little makeshift wood pile. So right now we're headed over to where I got my wood pile. Not sure how well you can hear this. The tractor's pretty loud, but as you see, I'm going to go ahead and run this wood pile over there. The tree's going to have to come down, but unfortunately my saw is not really big enough, and by the time I do get that thing cut down, it's going to take me probably a week to cut it up, doing stuff just after work. But we're heading over the wood pile, and then I'll show you how we can make a quick little makeshift. I already made one. I had 4 cinder blocks, and lucky enough I have some pipe. But you can use 2x4s, whatever you need to at least pry up the angles. And I'll show you what I mean here in a minute once we get over to the wood pile. So just about there, right in front of our range. We'll park this tractor. I'll set up the camera. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so here's the current one we have. Real simple to put together. And I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, really just 2 cinder blocks. That's about 3 loads from the bucket of filling that up. But yeah, I'll show you how to make one. Very simple. I mean, really, you just put the poles in and start filling it with wood. So we'll go ahead and do that and get the rest of the wood loaded over here and see what we end up with. So I brought some wood over here, and we're going to make a quick makeshift wood pile. It looks just like this one. Basically, it's 2 cinder blocks. You can use 2x4s, but I actually have some pipe, old well pipe that I'm using. Basically, you just set this up, and that gives us your sides. Create a V. It's good to do this on a level surface. But yeah, basically set those up and then start taking your wood and piling it in the center. Kind of straighten them out a bit. But once you start packing everything in here, start getting this loaded up, everything will look real nice. I do have a larger wood pile, but right now I've got a lot of old seasoned wood in there that I need to find something to do with. I'll probably end up cutting it up a bit. Maybe put that stuff on the roadside. Let people kind of take whatever they need. This has got to season a little bit. It's actually pretty dry, but see how nice this creates a little area. Just start stacking your wood in. Nice and secure. By the way, it's like 90-something degrees today. It says it feels like it's 100. So definitely not what I'd call a great day to be out here doing this, but I got to cut the grass, and in order to get this done, in order to get that done, I got to get this done. And then after I get this done, I got a box blade on the back of the tractor. And kind of one of the reasons I got that tractor was to be able to grade stuff. My driveway, I got a pretty long driveway, it's gravel that needs graded. But I also want to regrade my range. Not looking the greatest, so eventually I'd like to get gravel put down, but I'm also thinking about maybe going further in the woods and making a bigger range, add kind of a berm, and then maybe a 100-yard area to shoot some faraway targets. But just figured I'd show you a video of getting some other stuff done around the house. Unfortunately, some of the things that need to get done. I'll wait for the tree probably just to continue falling piece by piece. If it starts looking too dangerous, I'll go ahead and cut the whole thing down. But yeah, again, that's going to take me a while to cut that up once we do get it cut down. But there you go. Like I said, this wasn't my idea. I seen it on Pinterest or something. But it really makes a nice, you know, makeshift wood pile. I can get that all stacked up. I need to move it. I can just load it back up and move it. So, hope you enjoyed watching. I'm going to get back to work. Hey, before I wrap this video up, I wanted to show you a cool tool that I use to kind of clean up the smaller branches. As you see, what I have left is a lot of the smaller top branches, which are a little too small for my chainsaw. So what I got is this Stihl GTA26. It's a little battery-powered chainsaw. And believe it or not, this thing really cuts through the branches. So you wouldn't actually believe how powerful this is. I'll give you a little example of how well it'll cut through it. I think this thing will cut up to like a 3-inch branch. So any of the smaller branches, it's got a little safety switch on here that you have to engage before the blade will spin. But this thing, it's a pretty good sized branch, but you can take a lot of this. This is kind of dry. I just wanted to show you this cool tool. So if you needed to quickly go through and cut up some branches, not a bad alternative. It's a Stihl, so it's about $180 I think I spent for it. The battery lasts probably an hour of heavy use, but it's got a little battery indicator on the side of it. It's got an easy open, so you can adjust tension on the blade or get to it and be able to work on the blade. So just wanted to show you this neat little tool that helps me kind of clean up the brush and actually helps me trim my range. It helps me trim when I do my plot for my hunting. So this is a very handy tool. Instead of carrying some pruners down like we used to do in the old days, this makes quick work of it. So just thought I'd show it to you. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.